You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, when you're a bad dude on the level of this man, a lot of people want to see you fight for the BMF title. Tonight, though, he's defending the ultimate prize, the undisputed world title.
And it's easy to get caught up in, oh my goodness, if I win, I could potentially fight for the BMF championship, be a 2-belt holder in the UFC. Right. But ultimately, you got to defend that weight class championship. We cannot lose track of what's important tonight, that is keeping that gold wrapper on your waist.
Oh, nice job by Machado Gary going to that patented right cross there.
I mean, John, that right cross is what he's been known for. He's so tall, long, makes you fight at his range, and uses that right hand to close the distance and put damage on his opponent.
I mean, Ian Machado Gary's right hand is super glued to his forehead.
Yeah, right up on top of his head, making sure that he's ready to counter. But look at his lead hand. Oh, he hurt him already. He's hurt. He's wobbling.
This is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other.
Well, John, neither one of them allows for the other guy to get momentum. The moment it moves in one direction, it just sways right back. Both are competing at a high level.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. If he gets countered, he may go to sleep.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent doing?
Oh, my goodness.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
This is insane.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Ten seconds now in round one. Round two straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Machado Gary's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got it. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. He appeared to open up a significant cut on his opponent's forehead with one of those strikes.
A lot of blood comes from the cut on the forehead. He did exactly what he needed to do to land a strike that would open up a cut on the forehead. Now that he's got the target, he has got to continue to go there. He's got to continue to land in that spot to try to get his opponent out of there.
Of course, his corner imploring him to be more sound defensively. The cut man appeared to do a pretty good job. Let's see how this next round plays out. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Massive head kick. We'll see if he can follow it up. And for all of Gary's bravado, his mind is as open as Israel. Beautiful job to split the car. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. A lot of young fighters will go crazy trying to finish there. You get a guy hurt, but instead of trying to go crazy and maybe get caught with something, he took his time.
Man, this is like when the basket looks like an ocean for a hooper. He can do anything he wants.
He can do anything he wants. Every punch lands, every kick lands, everything he tries works. That's amazing.
Well, looks like his opponent has recovered for now, champ, but my goodness, what a striking display we've seen thus far.
We knew that this guy had gotten better, but no one could have guessed he would look this good when he was supposed to be the guy that had the disadvantage in the striking.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's lead leg. Oh, a nice shot by him there, and when you see the fatigue on the other side, might be time to really try to serve him up.
Yeah, he's got to go try to get the finish.
Goes down again! Oh, seated here up against the fence.
Well, there's some urgency here. You got to wrestle the single leg, do something.
Oh,
Ready. Ready.
all right, undisputed title defense for him here tonight. Perhaps a BMF title fight in the future, but first things first.
Could you imagine that, John? A guy that holds the BMF title and a world championship? This man really is standing on the brink of absolute greatness.
Oh, Machado Gary with a right cross. That is clean as a whistle.
I mean, precision, lift, speed. Ian Machado Gary can do it all inside the octagon. He's a tremendous striker.
Machado Gary trying to get inside with that jab. He talked a lot about the jab in our fighter meeting.
And I like watching Machado Gary because while that left hand is moving, look at his level change. He's always giving his opponent multiple things to think about.
Man, pinpoint left hand just landed a ball. Some high-level, calculated striking on display here in the early going of this title fight, champ.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. These two fighters have made their way to the pinnacle of the sport. They need to take their time and make sure they don't make any mistakes that are going to cost them a world championship.
Machado Gary's eye. Look, oh, what a head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready. Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, trying to hold his own here. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Oh, look at that.
We can win this round. I need you to get the takedown.
He blocked that one.
Nice placement there on the left hook counter. Under a minute to go in the round. All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks.
And the front kick is there. Nice job by Ian Machado Gary. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not. All right, so back to the stools.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Well, you can see his leg is hurt here, starting to limp a little bit. I think Magomed Ankalaev is the guy we point to for exuding all of that toughness when he absorbed those leg kicks, but don't want to take too many more of those.
But like Magomed,
not trying to get ahead of myself, but perhaps the tide is starting to turn. He's starting to feel himself on the feet now.
yeah, he's starting to feel himself. And that shot, well, allowed for him to reset his mind. Like, okay, I can compete with this guy. Now he's got some respect. Let's see what he does with it.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are. Could be the beginning of the end.
This one's tight.
Okay, stay tight. You gotta grab his wrist. Get your hand inside. Grab his wrist.
Oh, he's getting submitted.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
2 minutes now to go in round 2.
He was trying to pass there, but no. His opponent said no way.
Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Good work by the bottom fighter to prevent the pass. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Well, at this point, he's really got to think about mixing things up, change levels a little bit, try to slow your opponent down by working the body. At this point, he's really been a headhunter. Got to mix things up in modern-day mixed martial arts.
Stunned him because it was perfect. He landed at the perfect spot to hurt his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so he couldn't have looked much better in wresting the belt away from the previous champion with a win by knockout, but now he's got the red corner as he makes the first defense of his world title.
But to win a world title by knockout is the craziest thing of all time. This man did that. But tonight, now he's the hunter. Let's see if he can match that performance as he goes into the octagon tonight as the champion.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Oh, beautiful capoeira kick. I'm not sure how many athletes can even do that.
That's very nice.
All right, so early round 1 action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed champion of the world, Suzuki.
Oh, you just heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and still, right, that was the hashtag all week, and he leaves the octagon the way he entered as the undisputed best in the world.
Yeah.